accept the motion to have the city administrator evaluate the current rate and find out if it's appropriate. See if we can lower the rate.
Well, I would like to go more than that. I want a full-blown audit. And that's more than checking for appropriateness.
One comment to that. If we have a full-blown audit, an independent audit, we have to realize...
independent. That we need to be.
One way or another, we've got to assume there's some costs involved in that. I would assume that an independent audit would be costing $50,000, $60,000, $75,000. That's a taxpayer dollar flow.
You were saying there, you mentioned that it didn't necessarily have to be an independent audit. You're saying maybe an in-house audit would be sufficient?
I think it might be.
And how would we carry that about? Who would do that?
You know, let Jamie or Ron and I work it out. If I can't work it out with them, which I think we can, we'll come back and talk to you.
Unless you're looking at the internal individual just taking a look, presenting the facts, come back to the group and say, look, you know, this is what we found. You okay with that? Yep. That's right. Save us a lot of money.
I would like just to maybe go on record. I feel comfortable with that, but what I don't want is to maybe happen what we've already seen happen here. I'd like the mayor to include us as he goes along this audit here, instead of just, you know, in a few weeks or months down the road that he brings us a summary or a result. I feel as a council we need to have a report of what's kind of progressing and what's happening, so that we're working as this team with the mayor being the captain of the team and pursuing it using staff, and that we just know where we're going and have some feedback, I guess.
We'll give it to you.
Thank you.
I still feel we ought to put something in the form of a motion so we can get started on this immediately. We've got several families that I know have felt some pressure. They've heard rumors of this for several months now. I know I first heard of this 8 months ago. I would like to see it addressed in the motion so we can start looking forward, so we can resolve this issue, so that those families who work for the power company kind of know what's going on.
So you're suggesting setting a time, when to expect a report back? Or?
Well, I suggest that we direct Jamie and Ron Foggin to start immediately formulating the audit.
Gather information.
Or are you leaving the mayor out?
I will not. You can be included, of course. That was not my intent. It was not to leave you out.
I understand what you're saying, but just
normally we don't direct the mayor. We do direct staff on things like this, so you would be included.
A formal motion?
Yes, I'd like to make that motion.
You ready for a second?
a second.
I've got a second.
Any comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I do want to make one comment. I don't know if anybody saw the article in the paper a few Saturdays ago in the Daily Herald that talked about different cities in the county and what they do for families who have active members of their family serving in the military, and the different concessions or the different credits that the cities give. And we as a city of Lehi offer, I believe it's full, up to $100 a month paid on their utility bill. So I think that's something to be commended as a city that we do.
I just wanted to elaborate on that, because I saw that too, and I know that we did the $100, but you know, sometimes we don't know who those people are, and it's certainly not wrong for them to come forth. I know of one individual that was gone for 23 months and didn't know that he could participate in that. He's been back about 8 weeks now. And so I don't think it's bad to, I don't know what to call it, you know, advertise it a little bit, let word of mouth so people would know. And maybe it'd be a nice thing for the mayor to address in his little mayor column in the paper, that so people will know that, and that, because certainly we do want to honor them and respect for them protecting the freedoms that we have to do things that we do within this country. And so I certainly would like to maybe make that as a suggestion, that the mayor make a comment in his mayor corner for that.
Encourage everybody that knows someone that is serving in the military, that they contact them and
Right.
make sure that they know that they're involved.
If they take advantage, if they don't want to.